The Ark House, a really lovely intervention into the landscape with a beautiful palette of materials, black steel, glass, timber, stone, really sort of earthy feel to the building. And because of the way that the geometry works and the way it's been arranged as a house, you get some beautiful light flooding in both from the north and the south into all of the living spaces.
I'm standing right at the centre of an imaginary architectural circle on which this entire house has been planned. Welcome to the Ark House. The brief was to design something mid-70s, something modern, something that would tie into a very steep sloping site. Come and meet Pete Stefanis from Evolva Architects. He's the modern-day architectural Archimedes.
Okay, Pete, welcome. And welcome to the centre of the Ark.
You have had some fun here.
We have indeed.
Now, the Ark is focused in on the north.
It is.
And buttresses to the south.
That's right. The Ark really bends the house towards the sun.
It's like an architectural sundial.
Well, it is, like a sunflower.
Now, it's a very mid-century, mid-70s palette. But what I'm noticing is that stone is key.
So the stone was absolutely imperative. It's a central shard that allows them to live and see it and feel it. This is the lounge area. This is where they hang out and see their beautiful, beloved stone. And then, contrasting with a really stark, modern black of the steel that we've expressed, a bit of a nod to Miesian, kind of...
oh, he's an architect, Miesian. So we walk into immediately this open plan kitchen and dining area, which forms the centre of the plan.
That's right. The idea is that this is where life happens. This is where everything is transparent. We've got the lovely flow of light through. We've got, a different feel on both sides. And we flow straight out to the recreational area.
Now, in any modern design, the kitchen has almost become the most important space in the house. And we spend so much money on it, Pete.
Well, look, this is an in situ formed concrete bench. So it was poured right here. So that was a challenge in itself. But we kept it minimal, and we were a little bit sneaky because we put a big walk-in pantry behind there. So we keep it all minimal.
Back to the dining area, and it's umbrellaed by something I don't think you chose.
No, we didn't, Pete. Our clients sourced these, and they took us down to the shops, and we said, love it, but we need 2 of them.
Yeah. Whether by accident or design, the radial spokes of those lights actually reflect what's happening with the structure of this house.
That's right. And I think that wasn't entirely coincidental. They are a direct reflection of the structural grid that the whole house is based upon.
Now, Pete, because this is on the southern side of the house, it allows you to put this unprotected bank of windows in.
That's right. Well, and it allowed us to engage with the canopy and creates this beautiful transparent box.
Back here, we're right on the radius of the circle, which focuses everything back to the north.
That's right. This is the outer radius, if you like, or diameter, and the centre of the circle is right down there.
You're Archimedes, you should know. So if I understand it correctly, you had a very steep sloping site, which was then cut and filled onto this flat bench area and sloping away again to the south, on which an existing house sat. Yep. So what you did, you demolished that, built something new, added a story, which then connected to the back half of the site and out to these trees to the south.
Couldn't have explained it better myself, Pete.
Wow. At one end of the Ark, the kids' wing, 2 bedrooms in all. At the other end, the master bedroom, ensuite and walk-in robe, all linked by this gently curving corridor. And walking through a curved space, it gives you the sense of the slow reveal, the idea that there's always space beyond. Here, into the rumpus room, which is one of the cleanest I've ever seen. Now, Pete, on the northern side of the house, when it gets too hot, you've got to love a house with a sail.
3 sails.
3 sails.
Based on ancient Roman technology they used at the Colosseum, called the Valerium.
Why do they use it on the Colosseum?
To keep the rabble, at least out of the sun.
What are you trying to say? In architecture, the strongest ideas are always based on the simplest ideas. And here, that one sweeping gesture, the arc in plan, unlocking this geometric gem. So in architecture at least, it's okay to explore occasionally going round the bend.